He's on the speaker.
Anyway, but yeah, she was a calico. She was the sweetest thing.
Okay. I am studying the effects of non-native bird calls and native bird calls on indoor cats to see if one makes a difference over the other.
Many people have become concerned that domestic cats may be hurting the local bird populations. An experiment was done recently testing how cats react to different recorded bird calls from 2 native songbirds and 1 non-native bird. Michaela Blank, the researcher who conducted this experiment, hypothesized that the cats would react more to local songbirds than non-native birds. The experiment was done in the ASPCA animal shelter in Merriam, Kansas. 1 cat at a time was taken to a closed room where 3 bird calls were played for them in random order. The mourning dove and the American robin calls were used as the local bird sounds, and the magnolia warbler represented non-local birds, because it is not commonly found in Kansas. Each bird call was individually played for 10 seconds, with 10 seconds in between before the next bird call was played. There were 9 cats tested in all, and all of them had to be over 2 years old. The cats were tested 3 times each to confirm that the observations that were made were consistent. All the cats' responses were tested by carefully observing movements that the cats made. 1 orienting response counted as a point that would be added up at the end of the experiment. For instance, if a cat twitched its ear or turned its head toward the speaker that the sound was coming from in response to a bird's call, it would count as 1 point. The cat's points would be added up after 1 round of experimenting. Then, at the end of all 3 rounds, the cat's points would be averaged separately for each of the 3 bird calls that the cats heard. All 9 of the cats' averages for each of the bird call were compared at the end of the whole experiment. Which bird call did the cats recognize the most? On average, American robin and the mourning dove each had around 60 orienting responses from all of the cats. Magnolia warbler's call had 48 orienting responses, the least effect on the cats that were tested. Michaela's research concluded that the cats responded 25% more to local songbirds than non-local bird calls.